In early 2023, YouTuber Jake Travis from the Hoggett Project was out camping in a remote spot in Washington State, a place he'd never camped before. At first, everything was going according to plan. He found a quiet area to set up, pitched his tent, and waited for nightfall. But as darkness set in, he suddenly got an eerie feeling.
I kind of like how it's open out that way too. Lets a little bit of light into these woods. That way, cannot see a thing. And I don't think I was recording earlier, but something made a heavy sound over there. Could have just been some old rotted logs settling. But up that way, a couple miles, there is a camp, but I don't think anybody's hiking this way back down. Anywho, I've heard that the red lamp keeps the bugs away. I don't know if that was me or something over there.
At first, Jake hears branches snapping in the distance. Nothing too unusual. You're still in a forest after all, and random sounds are probably better than no sound at all. But when the snapping continues, that's when Jake starts to feel like something isn't right.
I'm getting all packed up, and once I get out to the road, I just take a quick look up towards where the creek is, and this is where it gets terrifying. And I thought I had pressed record, but it was not recording. But anywho, I've got my low beam on at this point. I think I see something small. Maybe it's like a raccoon or something right there by the water. And as I hit the high beam, this is when I see it. I see something standing there on the side of the road, pretending to be a statue. Whatever this was decided it was just gonna freeze, and then maybe I wouldn't think it was anything. But as I'm looking in that direction, I'm not even kidding, it looks like somebody dressed up in camo. And they've got their back slightly angled away, I'd say like at a 45 degree. They're standing there about 6 feet tall, looking like a human that I just caught that was probably sneaking up on me. That's all I can think. When I saw what it was, the human, and I kept the light on him for a good 20 solid seconds without saying anything. You know, the fear just kind of washed over me because I'm thinking, what's gonna happen? Call them out like, hey, what are you doing? And they're all camoed out. Maybe they'll just say, oh crap, he caught me, now I'm gonna shoot him. I mean, we're out in the middle of the woods. They say that people are the ones to fear. It's not the animals.
Without panicking, he calmly packs up his gear and gets out of there as fast as he can. We'll probably never know who was out there with him that night. But one thing's for sure. There are some people with very strange intentions roaming the woods after dark. Before we get into the next clip, if you're enjoying the video so far, please take a second to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Only about 10% of viewers are actually subscribed, and it really helps my small channel grow. I seriously appreciate all of you. Alright, let's get into the next clip. YouTuber Sam, from the channel The Northwest Wind, uploaded a video late last year that left a lot of viewers deeply disturbed. In the video, Sam was celebrating his 30th stealth camp on the channel. And to mark the milestone, he chose to return to a forest where, on a previous trip, he'd actually been chased out by some strangers. This time, he wanted to give it a second chance. Well, I'm here to say, he probably shouldn't have. As he starts walking through the forest, he searches for the exact same spot he stayed at during that first unsettling trip.
So hopefully whoever was back here last time or whatever, I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket and try and say what it was. I think it was humans though, like 99% sure, is not here tonight. And hopefully we can make this happen. So trying to get back to the exact spot that I was in last time. We're gonna set up exactly as we were, just with no tent. because I kind of wanted to make it a little more spooky, and we will see what happens, I suppose. Gotta find how to get back there, though.
After finding it, he sets down his gear and starts prepping dinner. But that's when he suddenly hears something in the distance.
I did just hear someone yelling back there. Someone's yelling back there. I don't know how far away, reasonably close. I don't know. There's people talking for sure. And I hear people walking too. Might not be easy to pick up on the camera, but not that far behind me. Well, I just finished dinner and the sun's down. There's definitely people walking over there. I don't know. I can promise you, I do not like the feeling that I have. I've said it 20 times, I don't like the vibe. Perfectly nice campsite though. If there was no tomfoolery here in the past, I probably would come back and do an actual camp here. I think I saw one person earlier walking way back far over there. They were heading kind of horizontal. Don't even think they looked over and saw me. There's definitely people back in there. I can see them. I see one person. They're walking right there. I mean, it's not going to be a repeat. It's not going to be a repeat performance of last time because I will just bail at the first sign of anyone getting remotely close to me, but it's about 200 yards away. There's definitely somebody there. I'm trying to not be quiet on purpose so they know that I'm here. Holy crap, okay. Okay. That was as real of a reaction as you're gonna get, just like the last video. God, that scared the living out of me. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm gonna relax here for a second and we'll, what timing? What timing? Jessica's really gonna love that. I'm gonna go rewatch that video right now because that had to be classic. Oh, my heart is in my stomach.
A loud gunshot echoes through the trees. Sam starts to get uneasy. Now sure, it could have been a hunter nearby, but when the gunshots are followed by faint, chilling screams, things just don't add up. And then, he sees something.
Somebody's there. Somebody's just standing there. I think they just saw me now because where I walked is more in that clearing over there. Somebody's... Hi. Hi. Now they're looking over here. Hey. Hi. I feel like I'm surrounded. There's like that overhanging tree right about there. You could barely see it beyond my fingers, and they're just standing right there. I only see one person. And the last thing I'm going to do is run through the forest again in the middle of the night with no idea what's going on behind me. There they are. They just came back. Almost the same spot as last time. Hang on. You kind of... Now they just... Literally... Right there in the opening to the left. Right there in the opening to the left. Hi! Hello? And they just step behind that tree. Alright, Hi! Okay, a bat just flew across the thing and startled the... This isn't... Now they're over here. They came. They're over there. I don't see that person over here anymore. I can't see that far anymore. Except this time I'm prepared like Kevin McAllister. And I am ready just in case. I have a knife. Where's my knife? I'm gonna pack my stuff up and just have it on my back. I'm not gonna go sprinting out of here like last time. I'm gonna hang tight for a little bit and just...
Clearly shaken, Sam wastes no time. He starts packing up his gear as quickly as possible.
I'll turn this off for a second. This is honestly fun. It's like a game. That person's just standing there. Hi, I see you. You're not gonna get me. All right, this isn't fun anymore. I don't have much light left, so I see you. Hi. Hey, same guys last time. I haven't heard the person that's behind all this crap in a minute, but I can't see that person down over here, the person I saw before. Hey, how are ya? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stay tonight, boys and girls. Ah! Okay, okay. All right. Okay, that guy was right. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm out. See ya.
After spotting a figure just a few feet away from him, he bolts. And thankfully, he makes it out safe. But what really gets to me is that this is the second time something like this has happened to Sam in that same forest. Which makes me wonder, who are those people? And what exactly are they trying to do out there? If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what you guys think. Tom's Trails is a YouTuber who documents everything outdoors. Most of his camping trips are solo, but this time he was joined by one of his buddies. At first, the video plays out like any of his usual uploads. The duo sets up camp somewhere deep in the forest, cooks up a little steak over the fire, and settles in for the night. But things took a strange turn after dark.
Looking up at the moon, looking up at the stars and chatting. But also, it's Matt, what time do you think it is?
Huh?
What time do you think it is?
8.
Yeah, 5 minutes to 8.
Fucking hell.
It's so early. I'm ready to turn over and go to sleep, but I'm not tired in the slightest. But I am very, very cozy. Matt fell asleep, and so I thought, well, I might as well try and fall asleep. And there's been some activity. There's been some like deers and foxes running around. One got really close and then bolted and it heard me move. Been a lot of stuff going on, but it's not been like scary. It's been quite nice and relaxing. It's been crazy warm as well.
Loud knocks, always in pairs, can be heard echoing through the forest. Tom later explained that this went on for over 2 hours. Thankfully, the two made it through the night without anything else happening. But it still leaves one very creepy question. Who, or what, was out there, knocking in the woods that night? It's definitely unsettling. Love Sundays is a YouTube channel that features stealth camping videos from all over the UK and mainland Europe. In this particular video, the uploader was on a camping trip in Cornwall, England. At first, everything seems normal. You can see him driving up to his chosen camping spot, parked on the side of the road near the sea. As night falls, he settles in and starts getting ready for the night in his van. But it's around 2 in the morning when things take a disturbing turn.
I just heard something outside. Okay, I think they've gone. They literally tried to get in the van. It wasn't just a knocking, they were trying the handle. Let me check outside. My heart was pounding then. I mean, they were either trying to move me on or trying to break into the van. Either way, not pleasant. I think that if I'd heard them coming in more, I've got a metal pole here. I could have just got out and not done anything. I'm not moving.
Thankfully, he wakes up the next morning with no damage to the van and nothing else out of the ordinary. But still, this is one of those encounters that easily could have ended very differently. Still watching? Bet you can't watch this one alone. Click it now.